she came late to the show. They had everybody sit on the floor in the aisles if you weren't seated, and she was in a dress, and they made her sit in the. So I got up and let her sit in my seat, and I don't think she never said thank you.
I was like arm's length from Justin Bieber's butt as well.
Which is also unreal.
That's pretty unreal.
Our favorite Grammy moment was probably when we were on. No.
I mean, we weren't expecting it at all. We'd been making music for almost 10 years at that point. To finally get some recognition on that level, which we never thought would ever happen, was kind of mind-blowing.
Yeah, and we were up against some really stiff competition too, so we really had no idea. You know, sometimes it's a given who's going to win. I don't think it was like that. We definitely didn't think we were going to win.
What worked for us, I guess, was a lot of luck, but also a lot of hard work, and constantly made albums and constantly toured, even if people weren't really paying attention. We didn't sit around and wait for labels to come to us, or we just kind of went out and started with basically, nothing going on.
Our music education came from our family, playing records for us. You know, both of our parents had kind of a similar record collection, lots of like Otis Redding and Sam Cooke and
Stooges and Led Zeppelin.
Well, we don't work on songs until we get into the studio. I may work on lyrics or song, like some sort of structure, but it can really all change once we get in the studio. And after a week into it, it starts to take shape. And we've made 7 records, and they're all like that. We don't really know what we're going to get till we're halfway through with it. What really influences us is what we are listening to at the time. So when we went in to make El Camino, we were both listening to like lots of simplified kind of just rock and roll from all different decades, but the common thread was that it was simple instrumentation and just kind of straightforward rock and roll. That's what we were into at the time. Man, I wish we could tell you like we had all these crazy things that we do, but you would be so bored if you hung out with us backstage.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna
Actually, Dan does have a ritual. Lately, he's been playing ping pong right before.
Oh, that's true. I have been doing a game or two of ping pong for the show. We toured with the Arctic Monkeys, and their tour manager was like semi-pro ping pong table tennis player. And the whole band is amazing, and they would just destroy all of us daily. It sucked.
All right.
You want to say the slate into that camera right there?
We're the Black Keys, and what were we supposed to say?
We're at ACL.
We're with the Grammys
Oh, yeah.
at ACL Festival.
We're the Black Keys, and we're with the Grammys at ACL Festival in Austin, Texas.
We're the Grammys. We're with the ACL. Sorry.